Hey guys, Redbeard here. Look, we finally done fabbing on these doors. I spent a lot of time fighting this latch on this driver's door. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, it all came back to I didn't prep the metal properly. So I'm using too thick of an angle iron. This is 3/16, I believe. And anyway, I didn't grind the V out enough. So when I shoved the latch all the way back and seated it, when I tightened it down, it was distorting the spring mechanism. So I do have some rubber spacers I'll use to isolate this when we go back together, and that should take care of all of that. So using my Wilton receiver vise here on my lift table, we're going to be seeing a lot more of this setup as we go through this part of our journey. Big things, I guess, somewhat big things, a little nervous, a little apprehensive. My timeline is short, chance of it running, driving before the move is slim, but I should have a rolling chassis, should have the bulk of it together. I may be dealing with transmission controller, stuff like that. But long story short, today we're assembling the gantry. So I'm going to wire wheel these, get these painted, hang them up to dry out of the way, and then me and Zepp are going to set the gantry up and get it going. We bought this rolling gantry from the harbor back in like January, and it's been sitting in the garage at the house this whole time. So waffles was supposed to be quick fix, out of the way, not any big deal. Much like a lot of things in my life, it turned into a lot more than I bargained on, and we're working through it. So that's where we're at, guys. That's what we're working on. It is raining outside. Doesn't really matter. Waffles has a full soft top. And doors, Sammy Mog's getting wet. Worst case, I'll get wet driving it back in tonight, but it is what it is, man. Part of having a trail rig. Anyway, thanks for following along, keeping up, and hope this goes well, and we'll check back with you. Hey guys, I know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, I gotta paint some stuff, but I ain't got a paint booth. Well, neither do I. But you know what we do have? We have a Harbor Freight. And at Harbor Freight, you can get these drop cloths for like $1.25 a piece. So using 3 drop cloths, less than $5 and some staples and my little air stapler, I have made a paint booth. So I should be good to paint in here all I want. It does have a little ventilation through the top, so maybe I won't pass out from huffing fumes, but it allows us to keep our shop fan running as well without all the dust and dirt that's kicked up sticking to the doors. Now, we do have the advantage the humidity is at about 8,000%. It is raining outside, so the dust is minimal. Cure time is going to take longer. But anyway, we'll get this done. We're going to get all the coats on it. I'm going to play with a little something extra on it, actually. A little something we didn't talk about. But anyway, going to get all that done, get my coats on, and it can stay hanging up till tomorrow, till whenever. So it's probably hard to see here. You might have saw the time lapse, but I've run a rope, like paracord through the doors, through the hinges. So I can paint literally 100% of the door right now and not have to worry about coverage. So there'll be no flipping it, turning it, whatever. I can carry my ladder in there, start at the top, you know, hit it, get that primer adhered good, and then start throwing light top coats on top of it. So we'll see how it goes, guys. I'm not a painter by any means, but hey, man, when you Redbeard's overthunk junk, you got to find a way. Talk to you later. Hey guys, Redbeard here. Look, man, it is Saturday night. The Razorbacks won. Whoop whoop. But again, I can't tell if the Razorbacks played well. Kent State played terrible. Listening to the radio, it doesn't seem that either team really excelled today. So we may be in for another season of Razorback football. It's kind of how it rolls now. Anyway, if only Petrino hadn't have got a scooter, maybe we'd be somewhere by now. Anyway, look, I'm sure y'all are curious, like what's going on. You've watched a lot of video to get to this point, so I thank you. There's probably like 6 of you still watching. But anyway, let's check out what these doors came out. Man, we bumped them. But anyway, man, they're gonna be pretty cool. So I did a 3-step paint on these. I did a white primer, and then like a safety orange, and then I went over them with that dark pearl. Now, none of the layers are perfect, and that was kind of the point, right? So I want this, as it wears in, I want this to show through. So as you wear off the first layer, you're gonna get the orange. As you wear through further, you're gonna get the white, and then eventually you get bare metal. But like scratches and stuff will look cool, but mainly it's arm sweat. Like right there where your arm rests on the door, that always wears through. So it's gonna look pretty cool. Now it only took like 13, 14 years to get the cool patina on the old doors. So maybe we can step it up. Hey, what's that behind me? Oh my goodness, we got parts. We got parts everywhere. More parts. What is going on? Hey, look guys. We're gonna pause for dramatic effect here. Maybe there'll be like an explosion or something. But anyway, you'll have to tune in next time to find out if we actually got this gantry together tonight or not. And by we, I mean me. I spend an awful lot of time alone down here. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, I guess. But anyway, that's where we're at. We're going to get all this put together, hopefully. And maybe we'll even get the rigs brought in from outside. Oh, oh man. They don't sit outside much. So anyway, guys, follow along. Keep checking us out. And till next time, get it done.